Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Yellow River. I keep saying another name of my other channel. Excuse me. So we're going to do your weeklies, the third week of November. And before I start to do this week, I keep yawning, and I do feel like might be that you guys maybe in this week particularly you will feel more tired. And it's like, I feel like a lot of you are going to be tied up in those situations that you are forced to like deal with something that has not been completed yet. It's not actually a bad thing or something like toxic. It's just, how should I say this? It's a bit of a test or a challenges that for you guys now you may, oh my god, I'm gonna just wait for it to stop, and I'll keep on pulling the cards because I don't want to stop this video. Okay, oh yes, there are some decisions that you guys are going to make or are likely, like, you want to change, you want to choose something else because it's like some old situations has been on and on and on. It could be a dramatic stuff, like a drama keep occurring in your area. It could be at work or it could be some family stuff, but I do see a fight over here because we have this is like the 5 of Wands energy here. Usually 5 of Wands, I would say that it's your internal conflict, but for here I do feel like if it is a internal conflict, it's like your ego is fighting your heart, or some kind of situations like this is like maybe you have wounds, maybe you have some kind of experiences related to the situation or a group of people or whatever the environment you're in, is that your ego wants to run from it, but your heart knows what the truth is, and at the moment you're like at war with yourself. Some of you are like this, and we have these consequences. And it's really funny because like this card, there is only one cat in this messy rope and messy situations. There is only, it could be that your thought has caused you some kind of dramatic situations that has already happened. And I'm really feeling disturbed this week. While I was doing this video, I will try to concentrate on your readings. Okay, so there is a decision that physically you need to make, or some kind of decisions that it's not actually a decision that you have to make, is that you have to choose what you want. You want to go or you want to stay, you want to leave or you want to stay. It could be your heart knows what it wants. So if you keep attracting yourself to something, or you feel something that is attractive to, like when we're at a vibration, we're all usually like, our vibrations are kind of stable. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but like you will attracted to those, like the lessons you need to learn, of course, but other than that, you will attract to those that maybe you can resonate with, maybe you don't like. Sometimes you're attracted to it. It is saying that your heart is clear, and I would suggest actually just stop fighting, listen to your heart. A lot of times that we have some actions or we have make some decisions in a rush or because of a trigger. That's why we say that when you get mad or you get angry, get sad, don't make any decisions based on your emotions. Let yourself have a walk and give yourself time. When you come to the like a peaceful mind, a peaceful state of mind, body, soul, then you can find your balance and you will see more clearly. You are empowered. You don't have to prove to others. In this week, I do feel like you guys are a bit like, I am on fire. I wanted to directly make a choice, whether this choice is gonna cause you, or whether this choice is like actually good or bad for you. I actually feel you are like, the choice doesn't really have to be made, is you want a statement, you want to shout out to something, that to maybe for some of you want to feel this empowerment, but the true empowerment comes from your heart. You don't really have to do anything. And I got a huge ring in the air, like my left ear is like yang yang yang. So maybe I just speak too much. Anyways, there is some good news coming in your way. So for those of you, I do feel like you can wait and see until this dramatic stuff ease up, and maybe, and I do believe in this week we have a Taurus full moon, and this Taurus full moon is quite disturbing me now. Nice. As I said before, it doesn't have to be only you. It could also be your environment is causing this. But like, your environment is actually showing you things that you haven't dealt with, or the things that you haven't yet accomplished in your like domain, in your internal status. That's what I was gonna say. Yes, remedy of the grandmothers. When it comes to the remedy of the grandmothers, it's November, right? So I do feel some of these skeletons are actually related to the, I don't know the name in English. Dialos des Muertos. So it's a festival, I guess. It's like celebrating the death. I think it's a Mexican festival. It's in the 1st of November and the 2nd of November. I think some of this is related to, it could be your relationships with your great-grandma, or even the ancestors far before you. So there is some healing coming through, and I keep focusing on the eyes on this skeleton, because normally it's these eyes, okay, not these eyes here. So there is a enlightenment when you let yourself rest, when you let yourself be in you. A lot of things might not be shown for you in this very moment, and I do feel like there is a part of things that you guys feel in your heart is missing. This is why you directly want to make a choice. This is why you directly want to make a move. Maybe you want to find something, maybe you want to experience something, to do things differently. That's what I would say as well. And this absence keeps coming. You can see these purple trees. It feels like one of the ruins. Like, it's like a family tree, but a very ancient and old one. It's connected with you, like your ancestors. I do feel there is some, I'm so disturbed by the noise, but anyways, I'll try. The connection is there. I do feel like when you let yourself detach from the situations, when you let yourself to rest in peace, your mind to rest in peace, maybe in dreams you will see more clearly, or you will feel there is directly a message is coming through. And with this white horse, I do sense there is a kind of like a protection. It's there for you, so you don't really have to worry that much. Let's see what is for this absence. You are protected. You are definitely protected. Family. Family, okay, yes. Some of you might have found yourself in a situations that is not that pleasant, but it's a challenge that for you to see what you can do, or a challenge for you to see if it is a possible path for you. And a lot of energy is here, like whatever challenges you are facing, it's not personal. It's a way of showing you that maybe there is something more for you, or maybe there is another way. So you can see there is a cat, like, should I continue this reading? There is a cat like taking the kitty to another path. Trust the process wherever you are. Just trust the process, because your soul tribe or your soul group is here, that I can feel. They are with you, whether it's spiritually in the spiritual realm or it's in your physical realm. I do feel that you have companies or companions there. Sometimes you might feel that these you feel like all alone, okay? But I will just state as you feel somehow it's empty. It's like, how should I say this? It feels familiar to me though. It's like it's indifferent. You're indifferent maybe inside, that you don't really care about things external to you or others, because you want something and that just you haven't found it yet. So this is why this absence card right here is actually showing you that maybe because you didn't find anything interesting outside is because you don't really know yourself that much. So you do have to seek inside, or in this reality, in this 3D world, you do have to let yourself just be open or experience more. Okay? Because with these situations right now, maybe you haven't found the direction yet. Maybe there is more for you to try or to explore. So that's why sometimes we feel, because in the past I do have this kind of feeling, is like nothing, I want nothing in this world, that I feel nothing interests me. Okay, so to me internally I'm really cold and indifferent to others as well. And when I finally try to explore something or to open myself to the world, actually it's more abundant than I thought, and the world is more interesting than I thought. Anyways, I just saying. So one card for you guys for this full moon, and I hope the noise is going to be gone because I do have a lot of readings today. Please do like the video if it resonates, and feel free to leave me a comment down below. I do English readings now, and don't forget to subscribe. Ten Sisters of Light. You do have companions. That's a lot of people here. And we're using the Kuan Yin Oracle today. Whenever I pick those piles, it's just because we need some healings. So let's see what this means. 10 Sisters of Light. I will just read it out. You're an advanced soul and have lived many incarnations, shone your light through many different phases. Your soul has learned many skills in past lives, developed abilities and talents. This lifetime is a culminating lifetime in the scene that your soul is drawing together potencies developed over many lifetimes into unified expression. It's like drawing on the power of 10 sisters or more into your one current lifetime. Be prepared to grow and shine, beloved. I do feel like it resonates a bit like what I've mentioned before this video. In the very beginning of this video, the higher self is like integrating the wisdom inside of you. So there is like your ego fighting your heart. When I say ego fighting your heart, is like the heart means what we love, what is true, what we really feel or attractive to, what we resonates, and the ego is like we think or we want or we expect ourselves, but that's maybe sometimes not the truth. So for this week, a lot of you might be in a place that it could be that you purge a little bit to find out that the truth, or to pick up those pieces that you left on the floor, that you maybe in the first place that you have denied it, that it's not you, but you find out that it is you, or some parts that it's like you complete yourself and integrate those challenges inside of you, the wisdoms along with the challenges as well. And I do feel with this month, I want to say this week, but it comes to this month, so maybe in this month it's not so pleasant. I do feel a lot of creativities, a lot of inspirations are going to come after this process. So whatever you're trying to do, you can still do it, but in this week is more like challenging yourself and finally seeing the truth, which will be the topic of next year as well, because I do feel a lot of truth or deep like our soul's truth will be really like heightened in next year, whether you want it or not. That's the Tiger's year and the Pisces in Jupiter in Pisces, sorry. Yeah, so I hope you have a pleasant one, and just tell me how you relate it to the energy of this week. I do feel like you guys are going to make a choice, and you are ready. You are ready. Just because you are now having these challenges doesn't mean that you're not ready or you're not good enough. We're always good enough. Challenges comes to teach us something. So you learn something, and that is challenge past, and to maybe you have to heal yourself to understand yourself more. It's just a process. Let it be. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned. Bye.